Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, everyone. Welcome back to my shop, aka the public street buddy. Today, in this video, we're gonna be installing some lights on the inside, and also while we're installing some lights, we're gonna tear down that steering column to check if there's anything wrong in there, and that might be because of my lane walking or like lane wandering problem that I've been having for almost a freaking year. $25,000 down, still the same problem, buddy. These are the lights right here, mini LED watermelon lights. They're dual revolution, so they can be red or blue. We're gonna put a switch in here so we can shut them off completely, and also we're gonna put a switch in to where we can turn them from red or blue, whichever color we want. Disco party, something like that. All right. And of course we're gonna be tearing all this shit up to check if anything's loose in there, which I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't freaking know, buddy. All right, we're gonna start taking everything apart. You're gonna have a screw here, and one over here, and then you can take this one off, I think. No, never mind, we gotta take this part right here off as well. There's one here and there's one here. Damn, just broke a freaking nail. Fuck. Not a good sign. Breaking a nail at the start of the job. Okay. These screws that go in here in your truck, if you have not changed anything, they will be different than mine. I changed these, and you're gonna have some different. I don't know what that is. You can just pull on it because it has clips right here, and then just pull up. Then we're gonna pull this seal back. Oh, this is a pain in the ass, man. This is a lot harder to put in than it is to take out. Okay, there it is. We're gonna get to the part where we install these lights in a minute, I promise. I'm gonna take these out first. So they are T25. And then looks like we have two up here on top. And then one over here on the side. I think it's just one. There it is. Alright, there's nothing wrong in the steering column that I can see that would give me a problem that I'm having. I've checked everything, everything's tight. There's no any kind of looseness, anything. No any kind of noise, nothing. Everything's pretty freaking tight, as it should be. But anyway, back to installing the lights. Took the ashtray out. Now we're gonna take these two screws out so we can put a light right here We're gonna put one here. Ooh, I might have to take this off too. Dang. Okay. We're gonna put one here, and a couple more over there. So what is that? 5 altogether. I already have 2, so that's gonna make it 7. I make this bitch shine at night, man. Disco party, disco party. Are you gonna come out? No. It'll come out. It'll come out. Yes, you will. Alright, so we're on the passenger side over here, and we're just gonna pull this panel off. And then we have a, well, we gotta take these off. We gotta take these off. Then we have one here, here, here. One here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's not break a nail on this one like we did on the other one. Alright. No matter how much I try to keep this truck clean and I don't walk inside with my shoes on, it still gets dirty. We got one down here. I pull this door seal down. And if you're wondering what that is the, what is that? The foam thing from the can. This truck is insulated super good, buddy. I got this thing, whatever the layer of this thing is, and 3 layers of hush mat under here. So it's very quiet inside. Well, it's not very quiet. It's quieter than it used to be, and yeah, we're gonna keep wiping everything down as we go. It's quieter than it used to be, and yeah, man, it's very well insulated inside. I'll tell you that. Okay. Now this one. What's going on, buddy? You don't want to come out? Alright, here it is. Now, we don't have to take this one out in the middle. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think we're going to be able to put a light in there without taking it out. So, I think this is going to be a little bit bigger job than I initially thought, because we're going to have to take these off up here. And maybe that one. Probably. I think we are, yep. Okay, so we're gonna drill a first hole for our light right here. Okay, let's test it out. No, that's not big enough. Oh, it's big enough. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna run it through the hole. You have one rubber gasket here on this side, and there's one over here on this side. And then we have this plastic nut here. I'm just gonna run it out by hand, and that's what it's gonna look like. But you're not even gonna be able to see it because this is gonna be right above the clutch pedal. Alright, so now we're just gonna snip these off. Could have gotten the plugs that just plug into this and then rewire it that way, but I didn't want to spend that extra money, you know. Then we're just gonna use the wire strippers. I like it. Alright. Alright, now let's drill one here.
This is a passenger. I'm only gonna be able to put one in here. I can't do two, unfortunately, because of clearance issues. Alright, we got some wire here. 100 foot each wheel. Got a bunch of them there. Got it from Amazon. About 15 bucks, I think. Or no, a little bit more than that, maybe like 25, which is not too bad. Alright, I took this panel off as well, which goes right there in the middle. We're gonna put a light here, which is gonna be right above my right foot, and then one right here, which is gonna be kind of where the shifter is. Alright, we got two of them here as well, and now let's start putting everything back in. Or maybe I should run some wires first. I think I'm gonna run some wires first. Alright, so now I have a bunch of wire here that I cut the same length. I know I cut it off way too long, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to put them right here. We're gonna splice these two lights together, and then we're gonna use butt connector to connect these. Got these crimping. We got these crimping pliers off of Amazon, and just crimp on it, just like that. Alright, let's do a tug test. Okay, now we're just gonna introduce a little bit of heat to this butt connector so it can get tight around this wire, even though we don't really have to do that because the wires will not be exposed to any kind of water or anything like that. Alright, just like that. Now let's do the rest of these. Basically, you need to build a harness pretty much that connects all the lights together, and then we're gonna connect it to a switch, and then that switch we're gonna have to connect to a power source. So now let's wire the light that's here and put that panel back in. Alright, now we got this panel wired up. I mean, I should say this light, and now oops. Come on. We got that panel back in for the final piece. Alright, we got that in. Now let's go there on the other side and do the driver's side so we can get inside the truck, start taking all the dashboard off, and that way close the door because it's starting to get freaking cold out here, man. Yeah, I just put on that video delivering a load of Christmas turkeys, and some old lady came on here and said I have no right to talk about that man like that. Marshall, my new stepson, and she said this is America, we can talk about whatever we want. I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, lady. Okay, I need to put some heat on these things. I had to go buy a new lighter. That doesn't make any freaking sense, lady. Turn that old brain of yours and tell me, how does that make any freaking sense? He has right to say what he wants, but because it's America and I don't? Is that right, old lady? Is that brain of yours not working at the end of the life here? Did it stop working? Bitch? I think her name's Peggy. Oh, Peggy. She must be Marshall's mom. That is actually Marshall's mom. He went and he complained to that bitch. And now she's over here telling me that he has every right to say whatever the hell he wants because this is America. And I do not. Doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. If one of us has every right to say whatever the hell they want, I think we all kind of do have right to say whatever the hell we want, lady. What do you think, my Peggy? Huh, Peggy, Peg? You like to get pegged, Peggy? Like to get pegged in the booty hole, bitch? Get the fuck out of here, man. Peggy, Peggy. Alright, so now we're just gonna put some of this electrical tape around here just to make it a little bit more secure. Alright, so now I'm just running these wires up towards the dashboard. I ran it through here from down there. Alright, now let's put this fuse cover back on. Come on. You're gonna go in, buddy? Huh? Alright, there it is. Alright, now we gotta start taking this stuff off. How do we do that? Oh, I know how to do it because I've done it many times. Now pull on that. Oh, yeah. Okay, didn't break anything. Everything's expensive, buddy. We don't want to break anything. Alright, now we're going to take this piece off. You have two screws, one here, one here. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I'm taking this part off so I can get these wires from down here. That is what we want and what we need. So now we're gonna remove this dash panel. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What is that? Phillips head. Alright, so we removed all the screws. So for this one you'll have 1, 2, 3, that's it, 4. And then this one right here, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And then you just pull on it carefully. You don't want to break anything because this is Peterbilt, buddy. Everything's very, very expensive. Alright. And now this one. I swear to God, buddy, I'm losing my damn mind, man. I just spent like 5 minutes talking about something and I had a flashlight on my head and for some reason I thought it was a camera. No, it's not. Okay, the reason that I have all this apart is because I need to get all these harnesses from the lights, all these wires together, and I need to splice all of them together. These 3 right here that you see, 1, 2, 3, are for the 4 lights that we just installed. This one right here is for the light that's above the ashtray, and then this one right here is for the light that's above the cup holder. So we gotta get all these together, splice them into one, and then from there we're gonna run 3 wires onto a switch, and then from switch we're gonna run all of that onto a power source, which is going to be, we're gonna run it to a, what is it, cigarette lighter. Yep. Alright, so this is a switch that we're gonna use. It's a 3-way switch. you don't need a three-way if you're only gonna run one color. But if you're gonna run two colors, then you need a three-way switch. And we're gonna mount it right here, which is gonna be right above the cup holder. I'm gonna drill a hole right there. I could have mounted it to one of these spare switches, but I don't want to mess with that right now, man. I just want to do it real fast, and that's it, because it's almost dark. Alright, so we got a switch wired up just temporarily to one light. I want to test it out. So the white one is ground. Don't worry about that blue wire, because at the time when I wired the other lights from the serial lighter, all I had was blue wire. So just think of that one as white, and white one is ground. This other blue one is supposed to be black, and this one is power. So power goes here in the middle of the switch, and the yellow one over here from the light is blue color, and red one is red color, of course. So now the power is off. We're gonna hit the switch. Just watch down there. We're gonna hit the switch. Come on. Okay, there it is, red. Okay, now it's off. Hit the switch, and now it's blue. So that's how we're gonna be able to control all of these. All right, great success. All right, got a hole drilled there and a switch already wired up. So now I'm just gonna put it in, and it should come out right there. I don't know if you can see that. All right, it's already dark. Finally got done wiring everything. I tapped right there. You see that little screw? That's for the ground wire. And the power, I got it from this switch right here. That's a auxiliary switch for my breather lights and some of the other lights on the outside, like around the cab and sleeper. So let's put everything in together and test these lights out, buddy. All right, you guys ready? There it is, red color. Now with the flip of a switch, blue color, and then flip of a switch, they go off completely. Very nice. Hell yeah, buddy, I like it. I like it blue a lot better, but it's okay. Maybe sometimes I want to have red. But that's gonna be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, clean the truck up. I don't want to do it right now. It's time to go home. Take her easy, everyone. See you all on the next one.